What's up guys, welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live video. On the left side here we have Tenpai going up against on the right side Snake Eye. Both these decks are the tier 1 decks of the format. If you go to a YCS or a regionals, this is what you guys will be seeing. We're going to be seeing a die roll where I believe the Snake Eye player has won. Therefore, choosing to go first, going to be the going first deck of the format, playing against the going second deck of the format. Which deck will prevail? We're going to be seeing a Snake Eye's Ash being normal summoned, one of the best normal summons that we have in the game. Going to let us search for a copy of Snake Eye's Poplar here. Snake Eye's Poplar will be able to resolve activating itself in the hand, summoning itself out, and then activating its effect to search for a spell card. Either being the copy of Origins or the field spell, or maybe even a copy of Snake Eye's Diabellstar. Or I guess it's Dramatic Chase is going to be the card that merges them together. We're going to be seeing them search for the field spell here, which can let them put in either a Oak or a Flame Birch into the spell and trap card zone, but going for that new copy of Snake Eye's Diabellstar as well. This card is going to let you be able to put itself in, like if they have a card in the graveyard, they can actually summon itself out by putting it in the graveyard. Normally they pair it up with Poplar, but we're already seeing the Snake Eye Ash going to activate the effect, sending it. We're going to be activating a copy of Wanted, the search for a copy of the Diabellstar here. We do have the Diabellstar send, it looks like a second copy of Poplar to be able to summon itself out. And then we're going to activate the effect of the Diabellstar alongside a Poplar to put the Snake Eye's Diabellstar back in the spell and trap card zone. This is going to let us also have an extender by summoning itself out here, which we are most likely going to be seeing the Snake Eye's Diabellstar placing the copy of Poplar in the spell and trap card zone and summoning itself out. We're going to see Snake Eye's Diabellstar also setting the Origins there. We already have the Wanted in the graveyard, so we're going to link away into a copy of Hita. Hita's going to be able to take up that copy of Ash. Then we can go into a copy of the Solemn. Solemn here is going to be able to count, and we have three counters here, so we're going to be able to activate the effect to then summon out a copy of Snake Eye's Diabellstar, which is a spellcaster. I didn't know that. Wow. We are going to be seeing a copy of Nibiru being smashed down here. Going to give us a token. Now this is going to let us activate the effect of the field spell, letting us place the Poplar in the spell and trap card zone. So what's really cool about this is that if we would not have gotten hit with the copy of Nibiru there, we would have linked up into a copy of Appaloosa, which would have been our Nib negate, but we still have the ways to play because we can activate the effect of the Origins, sending the field spell, letting us summon out a copy of Oak. Oak can then bring back out the Ash, and now we have another way to the copy of the Flame Birch alongside the copy of IP or whatever. We're going to activate the effect of Wanted, put back the Origins, then we draw a card. We draw into a Moonlight, so we have nice little plays. We're going to activate the effect of the Oak, sending itself in Poplar, going for a copy of Flame Birch here, and then we can actually link away both those into a copy of the IP, and then we can go into a copy of Princess. And then we can actually activate the effect of Flame Birch, putting the Poplar and then the Oak into the zone here. We can then link up into a copy of Princess, leaving most likely the copy of Poplar onto the field. And also we have the Silvera in the hand as well. And a spell. Maybe Monster Reborn. I know that's an option in the deck. I feel like we just definitely have to go for... They might be trying to find a way to get the Diabellstar onto the field so they have access to the trap card, because the trap card's not going to do very much for them without that. It is a Monster Reborn, so we could bring out the copy of Diabellstar. We're going to Monster Reborn here, bring out the Solemn. That's interesting. Then we're going to go up into a copy of an Appaloosa here. Appaloosa will have 2 negates. And we can still go for the Princess. We're actually going to be seeing someone handing a card out there. But yeah, we can go for the Princess there, and then that's going to bring back the Flame Birch. And then Flame Birch can bring out the IP into the spell and trap card zone. And then we're going to be seeing them going up into a copy of the Amble Whale here. We do get to set one, which is going to be the Silvera, not the best. I'm surprised we're playing Amble Whale in this. But we see a 2-mat Appaloosa, and then we also have the Flame Birch being able to summon it out, the IP. So we're going to activate the Sangan summoning, and we have to be kind of careful about this because now we have to deal with a few other cards. We're going to be thinking on the Flame Verge. And do we have a droplet sending a copy of Prod of Prosperity. And that's most likely going to be negating the Flame Verge. We don't have now a way to get that IP back onto the field. We're going to be summoning out the Hydra here. And that's going to let us search for a Sangan summoning. Not even needing to activate the field spell there. And so we kind of have to just do this during the main phase because we're going to be protected with that field spell. We're going to search for Chandra here, and then Chandra can summon itself out. If we chose to do that during the battle phase, we would have most likely got hit with that copy of Appaloosa. So we're going to be seeing it summon itself out here. And it's like now we have to be careful. Dropless is so crazy in Tenpai, it's honestly just insane. We are thinking here. We're going to go Nib, attack into the copy of Appaloosa. This can allow us so we can sync our summon freely. They're going to attack into the Amble Whale here, activating the effect, summoning out the Phaedra from the deck. And then we don't take any battle damage because we have all three in the field. I think it's Pater that doesn't make us. I don't know. One of them doesn't make us. One makes him not be distracted by battle. One makes him not be distracted by card effects. And then we go for a Bident Dragon here. No, third declare or has attacked. They do hit them with Mourner, which I didn't know you could do during the battle phase, but that card is quite good, I guess. I thought it was during the main phase only, but I guess that's Valor. I'm going to assume that you can. If your opponent plus summons except during the damage step. And that's not during damage step, so you can hit it with the Hydra, or you can hit it with the Ghost Ogre, or the Mourner, which is pretty nice. Then we're going to see the Bident attack into the Flamberge here. Or that's no longer Bident, that's the copy of the Super Transcendent one. Wait, so they can't declare things in the battle phase. I wonder if there's a world where we go Princess. Can you even Princess in the battle step? I don't even know. I've never had to actually do that. Yeah, during the main phase, if a monster except during the damage step. Yeah, so you can do it during the battle phase. When they summon out there, you could have Princess blow up Flameberge bring out 2 more bodies, just so that you don't die, I suppose. But we're going to see them think they should be able to clear with the super into the copy of Flameberge. And then Bident will be able to summon itself out. We're going to pop the back row there. And then we're going to see Hydra summon out once again. We're going to go for the Trident Dragion. And then it's going to be able to destroy 2 cards to be able to attack 3 times and gain 6,000 attack. So that's just definitely going to be game there. Not being able to activate the effect of the Flameberge is just kind of disgusting. Honestly, just like cards just crazy. Being not able to activate effects during the battle phase is like, what the heck? Especially paired up with that, with this field spell being not able to do anything in main phase 1. Just kind of disgusting, to be honest. But they might hit the deck. I feel like they'll probably hit the deck a little bit after Nats. Because, like, you can't have a deck that just is unaffected during main phase 1. Summon out a body unaffected during battle phase. Like, what is that? Like, just unaffected forever now? And then it also OTKs, and it's also, like, kind of cheap. Especially with the rare, like, they probably want to milk the the Megatons. Like we already saw, they announced the Trident Dragon as a Megaton reprint. So, kind of already gaining hype for those Megatons, which normally does sell pretty well. We see them flying off the shelves for the first couple weeks, and then no one really buys them after that, which is okay. You don't need to buy the Megatons after those 2 weeks. You want to get those reprint cards of last year, and then they sprinkle in some of the good stuff, like the Trident Dragon that we're going to be seeing. We're going to be diving into Game 2, and will Snake Eyes choose to go first or second here? But they're going to make them go first by activating a copy of Sangan, of the field spell here, I should say. We could see maybe a setup of a copy of the field spell, and then we see maybe a copy of Seals and a trap card, but we're going to be seeing them activate the field spell, searching for the copy of the Phaedra, discarding the copy of the Phaedra, and that's going to let us bring back out the copy of Phaedra. We can then activate the effect, searching for the Sangan summoning. We're going to be summoning out the copy of Seals and setting 2 cards here and passing turn on this. And we do see a Cosmic right off the bat, hitting the copy of Imperm, pretty nice card. Then we're going to hitting another Cosmic on the Sangan summoning, not being the best opening there. We're letting us chain to get a search. And we're going to search for the copy of the Phaedra here. And then we have the Imperm on the Seals as well. That's going to be a pretty tough, and they do chain the Seals there to bounce the copy of the field spell, which can let them activate the effect of Seals in the graveyard, and then let us summon out the copy of Chandra. Chandra can then summon out, it's when it's attacked, okay. And they know they have the Phaedra and then the field spell in the hand. So we have another copy of Imperm. We have now, we've now burned so many cards. They have a Wanted, but we do hit them with an Ash Blossom, and now we're down to 1 card here. And they have field spell Phaedra. Is this 1 card Snake Eyes Ash? It is not. That's very rough. When you open up those all non-engine cards, and then your 1 non-engine gets hit with a hand trap, it feels definitely very rough. There might have been a world where we chained. We couldn't even hit Imperm with the Phaedra because we had the field spell up. Right. They have a copy of Monster Reborn here, and so they just scoop it up on that, realizing they cannot get game, and they're going to get OTK'd the next turn. Kind of unfortunate there, but we see the heat waves in, choosing that they thought we were going to be going first there, but unfortunately for Snake Eyes, when you play so much non-engine, you don't always get to see your engine cards. So we see Tenpai end up taking it here, 2-0ing the Snake Eyes deck. This could be some of the matches that you do see, but on the other hand, you might see Tenpai bricking, and you see that the Snake Eyes deck is able to just absolutely destroy the Tenpai. Regardless, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to see more content like this. Stay safe. Peace.